Great Wednesday morning. Hope everyone's doing well. Cesar Mascoro Jr. here with Manufactured Home Sales Mastery, and we are coming to you live this Wednesday morning with our 15 minutes to mastery like we do each and every day, bringing you some information, some inspiration, some motivation to get you going and get your day started off on the right foot. So we start off with a quote. We apply it to our business. We talk about how we can make things better for ourselves and for our clients so that you can increase your opportunities, your productivity, your revenue and profits in the manufactured home sales world, because that's what we're all about, manufactured home sales. So today's quote comes from Mark Cuban. And in that quote, it says, sales is the most important aspect of a company, which in turn is about how well you treat your customer and stay ahead of your customer's requirements. So there's a lot there to unpack, right? Mark Cuban there describes sales as being the most important part of a company, which sales comes from how well you treat your customers and stay ahead of their requirements or their needs. So what all do we need to do on our end to be able to do that? And that's what we're going to get into this morning. And this is really, like anything else, something that you can apply to your life as well. When you're thinking about it, sales and life, man, they just go hand in hand, because a lot of people avoid sales. But really, when you think about it, everything that you do is selling. Everything that you do is selling. Everything that you do in life, you're always selling someone, selling something on an idea. And so whatever we talk about here in these 15 minutes to mastery, you can easily take and apply to your life. Okay. Use the same thought processes, use the same actions, and you'll see that things will, they cross over into each other. Okay. So we're going to discuss these things, and we're going to take into bite-sized pieces. First of all, why is sales the most important part of a company? Well, that's a great question, and it's something that I've spoken about throughout the years, which is because without sales, nothing happens. I don't care what kind of a business you have. It could be a nonprofit. You still need to generate income through that nonprofit to keep it running. Now, there are donations, right? In a nonprofit, that the idea behind the nonprofit is that it's not going to make a profit. However, there are people who get paid. There's needs, resources that need to be purchased and obtained in order for this nonprofit to keep moving. So sales is a part of it. If you were a person who used to raise money for nonprofits, you were doing sales, by the way. So anyway, in a for-profit company, same thing. Without the sales team, without sales being generated, there is no money. There is no being able to provide a service, and thus there is no company. So sales, my friends, makes everything go. Without it, you're stuck. Without it, you're dead in the water, and most likely you'll be out of business sooner than later. And that's what happens to most folks, because they can't generate the sales in order to be able to keep things moving. So the sales team, okay, is crucial within any organization. And when I go and I meet with retailers or manufactured home communities, and we're doing training, we're doing consulting, that's one of the first things that I get into, which is finding out is meeting the sales team, finding out who they are, what they're about, and what kind of persons are they, what kind of people are they, what do they bring the energy, because we as salespeople need to generate and start the energy in the office. We need to be that lifeline for the office. When a salesperson walks in the office, you should feel it. Okay? You should be able to feel that energy coming in the door. Because I'm here to tell you, even though your operations managers, your office managers, whatever other people you have at your retail location, even though they may be very boisterous people, even though they may be really great, fun-loving people, a lot of times most times they're not coming in hooting and hollering. And I'm not saying that's what you need to do either. But what I am saying is this: you need to be the source of energy, because that transference of energy is what sales is all about, right? So if you're not coming in ready, primed, and ready to go, and no one feels that from you, you walking down the halls, it should sound differently. You speaking in your office or in the halls or wherever it may be should sound differently. You make everything go, and you have to keep in mind that you start the income flow. Nothing happens until a home is sold. Sorry, nothing. If today was day one of the manufactured home industry, and your location was the first location to ever bring in a manufactured home or to sell a manufactured home, nothing starts until that first home is sold. Because until that first home is sold and you place that first order, that's when factory starts to work. That's when drivers start to deliver homes. That's when setup crews start to install the houses. That's when cities get to start charging taxes and start charging for impact fees and things of that nature. So nothing happens until a home is sold. So you, the housing consultant out there, the community manager, the leasing agent, whoever you are within the manufactured home industry, it all starts with you. It's a huge load that we carry on our shoulders if you really stop to think about it. Next time you're all in a group in your office, and hopefully that's daily, that you're getting together as a group, everyone, not just sales, the whole office gets together every morning to get the day started. Look around, those of you in sales on the sales team, and realize that every one of those people in there and every one of the people in the factories and the transport companies and the setup crew, everybody out there is relying on you to sell a home so that they can get paid. So it starts with us. And that's why it's so important that we are on our game each and every day. Now, how is it that we start building those relationships that Mark Cuban talked about? Well, it all starts with our marketing, folks. That's the place that it starts. It starts with your marketing. What are your ads like? What kind of message are you putting out there? That's where people start to notice who you are, and the relationship starts there, because once the ad is placed and someone responds to you, that's where you start to engage them. That's building the relationship from right then and there. Who are you? What are you? How do you handle your business? Do you call back when you say you're going to call back? Are you intentional with the things that you post? Are you intentional with your responses? Are you intentional on your phone calls? That is where it all starts, right? So what we do and how we do it matters. It matters in building relationships to those clients. Every piece of everything that you do, don't think that one thing is less important than the other. They all go in line, because it's one step after the next. You don't post an ad and close a house. There's a lot of things in between. So each one of those things matters, because it's not like it's a straight line, folks. It's building up. It's building up. So that's why, because you'll hear the phrase, if everything's important, nothing's important. Well, in the sales process, everything is important, because it goes from one step to the next. Posting your ads is important. Once you get somebody who inquires about your ad, it's important how you respond. And then once you respond, it's important how you are on the phone with them to be able to set the appointment. When you set the appointment, they come in. It's important how you are when they come in. And it's important how you are when you're showing the homes. It's important how you're overcoming objections. It's important when asking for the business. Every piece of it is important. So what you do and how you do is what matters in building a relationship. Always, always in a positive manner, always in an intentional manner, always with purpose. Because if you're not acting with purpose, you're falling behind. You're going to be dying. Your business will be dying. You have to be purposeful and intentional each and every day. Okay. And so with that, right? Why should we want to be staying ahead of our customer? Because in doing all these things, if you're on top of it, you will actually stay ahead of your customers. You'll stay ahead of their needs, their requirements. Okay. But If you're always looking to serve, if you're looking to be that servant leader, right? Every salesperson out there is a leader. You don't have to have a title. I talk about that all the time. If you are in sales, you're a leader. You're leading the people that are coming to see you on their journey to purchasing a home. So you're a leader, and you must be a servant leader. You must be about helping your clients. If you're about making sure that they're taken care of the way they need to be taken care of, then you will always stay ahead, because you will anticipate what is the next step, because you already know what the next step is. This is what you do. This is your career. You know what the next step is. You know that if they come to you and they have a piece of land and they don't have an address yet because it's a raw piece of land, you know that there's certain ways that those 911 addresses get assigned. Every place is different, right? Or a lot of places may be different. Some may be assigned by a fire department. Some may be assigned by the county. Some may be assigned by a different department within the county that actually handles those. Stay ahead of your clients' needs by finding out where and giving them the information. Don't just tell them, hey, I need you to find out what the 911 address is. That's being lazy. That is being lazy, and that is not being a servant leader. Do they need to put in work for themselves? Yes, they do. They need to get you their pay stubs. They need to bring you their W-2s. But all these other things, they don't do this every day. You do. And nobody's saying to make the phone call to get the application done for them, although sometimes you have to, because they may not be able to do it for themselves, but at least be that source of information, because that's who you are. You're the professional housing consultant. So you should at least be able to guide them along the way of where they need to be, how they need to do it. But by always looking to serve, that's how you stay ahead of your customers, because you're not making it about you. You're always making it about them. Whether you've got 5 in your pipeline, you got 30 in your pipeline, you're always looking to make it about them. And so you're always staying ahead of them. And by staying ahead of your clients, everyone wins. That's why it's so important that you do that. Everyone wins. They get the home that they need. You get the income that you're after. Everyone from the factories to the transport companies to the setup crews to the city, the municipalities that home is going into, everyone, the companies that supply the products, the windows, the shingles, the siding, everything that goes into the home, all of those people win, because you're staying ahead of your clients' needs, because you're serving them in a leadership role, because you're taking care of them in order to take care of everyone else. And that, my friends, is why it's so important that you act in that manner. And that's why sales is the most important part of any company, whether you're selling manufactured homes or you're selling toys. Does not matter. Without sales, nothing happens. So I hope that you can take that message to heart, and I hope that you can apply this each and every day in your business so that you can take your business to a whole new level. And that is why we're also doing our Sales Supercharged Summit. Okay. It's happening in 2 days on Friday, folks. On Friday, we're doing our Sales Supercharged Summit. This is a one-day online event where we're making it so easy, so accessible for you to get some information, some training. We're going to be talking about leadership. We're going to be talking about marketing, phones, and sales, and overcoming objections, the state of the market, all these things that are going to help you just propel your business forward. Put a little surge in your business now in March, as opposed to waiting to the middle of the year or the end of the year as it's traditionally done. Because here at Manufactured Home Sales Mastery, right over here, we want to stay ahead of the curve, not going and trying to catch up. So right now is the time to do it. And you can get in today. All right. You can get in today for only $149 for our Elite VIP. Go on the website, manufacturedhomesalesmastery.com/summit. You'll be able to pick Elite VIP for only $149, but that ends today at midnight, folks, or 11:59 p.m. It ends at 11:59 p.m. And after today, it's back to the regular prices. We've got so many people that have already taken advantage of this. I'm excited about this event. And man, if you can't be there Friday live, that's okay. You'll be able to get the recording, but there's so much more that you're getting with this. Okay. You're getting access to our whole library of content. You're getting 30 days access to our online training platform, 80 videos of sales training that has nothing to do but except for manufactured homes. That's it. It's all about manufactured homes. 80 videos from start to finish that take you from the beginning to closing deals. Whether you're a newbie or if you're a seasoned vet, you're going to benefit from that. You get 2 bi-weekly role-playing calls. You get access to our daily Monday through Friday Zoom training calls, 30-minute call where we do some training as well. And there's so much more that comes along with it. Go out online right now. Go to the website. Get signed up. All right. And help a small business out, man. That's what we're here for. We're growing. We won't be small for very long, but right now we are. And every one of you matters to us. And we stay ahead of you and your needs in doing this. And we bring you so much for free each and every day. And all we're asking is that you partner with us to let us give you some information, help you propel your career in manufactured homes forward by investing in yourself. This is the great opportunity to do it at a very minimal investment. Friday, March 15th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. we'll have our Sales Supercharge Summit. Like I said, if you can't be there live, you can watch the recording. You'll have access to the recording and you'll have access to so much more. Only $149 today. It ends today. The Elite VIP access for $149. After today, it goes back up to the $249, and then or you can do the general access. You guys have a great day. Go out there, be the leaders that you are. Realize just how important you are in the sales floor, and make sure you're building relationships the whole way through. You guys have a great day, and as always, I can't wait to meet you.